Hey everyone. So I was asked here yesterday, the day before yesterday, from family and friends if we were hit by the winter storm that many of you have seen on TV that have hit the state of New York. Let me start up front saying no, we're not. We're not hit by the winter storm, and the whole thing comes down to our location and also, of course, the size of New York. When people are talking about the state of New York, remember it's nearly 4 times bigger than Denmark, so it's a huge area. And also that the topography, that means the landscape, has made so that us who lives down here in the south, and if you can see the map here, you can see the red dot, that's where we are. And the winter storm are soaring up here in the north by the lakes. It's up here and then east of the lakes because the wind comes from the northwest and blows over here in the eastern direction and passes the lakes. And they're the reason for the heavy snowfall up there. And the latest is that they have got already now up to 7, 8, 9 feet of snow, and that means that is over 2 to 3 meters of snow up there in the northern part of New York. But now, when I'm here anyway and I'm doing the video, just to explain to you where we are. So the snow is up here, really, and the reason why we were not hit is because of the mountains. There's not many mountains where we live, because if I go over here and show you America, and I show you over here the west coast into the middle, that's where the most mountains are. And then there's a few here across certain states following the east coast here, where you can see Virginia, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, and New York and so on. There are some mountains. They're not huge mountains, but they're enough so that they shield us sometimes from snow. We are getting the northern winds, so we're getting the cold weather, we're getting the cold winds, but many times we don't get the snow. And the reason is that you can see here the Great Lakes, is that then when it comes in a certain directions, like from the northwest, and then it comes down in an eastern, southern direction here, then sometimes the mountains are shielding us from the bad weather. So if I go in here and show you a map of the east coast here, you can see here, you can better see that there is mountains up here. And for some of you who have seen some earlier video have done from when we went hiking up at Bear Mountains, or I have some old videos where we were skiing up at the Peekskills and so on. And these are the mountains up here that shield us. So when the wind are coming here and the snow, then the most places, or where the most snow is falling, is up here on the northern part here, where we have Buffalo. I'm sure you have seen pictures from Buffalo. That's up here, and we are down here. So we are shielded. And also there's a river. The river comes from the north, was used in old times to transport goods and stuff down to New York City, and that is kind of a valley, and then you have the mountains here, and it is shielding us from the bad weather. So if we go in and look here at another one here, I'll just update it. You can see right now it was worse the other day, but I am not able to recreate the weather condition from the other day. It just shows us what's going on right now. So if you see that little black thing here, that's where we are, and you can see some of the precipitation. That means some of the snow is up here, and it's falling up here in the northern part. But the mountains that goes up here are shielding us, so it stays up here. The cold winds are coming down, but not the snow. So that's a good thing, I hope.
All day yesterday. You can see him there almost buried up to his waist in snow, and that was not even, you know, at the peak of things when the most snow had fallen. We've had unofficial reports of close to 70 inches in some spots. And, you know, it's all fun and games until something like this happens. And I saw pictures like this floating around on Twitter where snow was so heavy that it was just caving in doors and windows on houses. I mean, what do you even do there? I guess you got to stay with the neighbors or something. Just crazy stuff. Here's the bad news. We've got more snow on tap. The good news is we're going to get a little bit of a break today. But later on tonight into the day on Thursday, more snow. And some of the same spots that have already seen close to, if not more than 5 feet of snow, could see an additional 2 feet of snow before all is said and done.